Welcome back, everyone. JAYBONE here for Smash This Podcast. Live on a Wednesday night. Coming to you on YouTube and Twitch. It's been a loaded day, folks. It's been an absolutely loaded day. Let me tell you about it. First, it started out. Actually, let's rewind a day. So, this is, let's see, what is this? Monday night? Monday night, when Trent and I were doing the throwback, I got a message from the old Bison. And he was telling me about an opportunity he had for me. And I was like, oh, do tell. And he said, how would you like to do a one-on-one interview with Masha Slamovich? And I was like, oh. And I was, at first I kind of turned it down because I was like, oh man, I need time to prep. And I just, man, what is this? This is tomorrow, Wednesday, tomorrow, what? And so I was set for Tuesday and I was like, oh my God. He's like, look, you got this. Don't worry about it. I know you can do it. I'm like, all right, I'll do it. So Tuesday comes. And it's like an hour or two beforehand, I get an email from Simon, the Impact guy that Bison goes through for his interviews. And he said, hey, sorry, screw up in the schedule. It's tomorrow. And I was like, oh, okay, no problem. So I emailed him this morning. I'm like, hey, just confirming, just making sure everything's still good for today. He's like, yep. So sure enough, this afternoon, I interviewed Masha Slamovich for TNI. Now, unfortunately, there was some, we'll just say technical difficulties, but I got through it. I'll admit I was nervous. And the thing is, she's so easy to talk to. She's so nice. She's so laid back. And when things went a little wonky with the internet, and then Simon was talking to me for a while, and we had a lovely conversation. And so I don't know when I'm going to get the recording of this because it was recorded by Impact Wrestling. But I am going to get, and I'm going to try to like splice it together the best I can and cut out the technical difficulties in the middle. But so coming soon, if I can get the interview tomorrow, it might end up being played during tomorrow night's review. No promises, but the interview with Masha Slamovich done by yours truly, JAYBONE, will be coming soon to TNI. So, super excited. I've never watched so many crazy women's matches in a 24-hour period in all my life. I really tried to like get a feel for who she was in the ring. Watched a bunch of interviews just so I could get a little, not that I want to copy other interviews, but just get some basic stuff. So yeah, I was very excited for it. It went well as it could, as far as like my content with her. She was very gracious and, she answered my questions. And we even went like off subject a little bit and talked about some different things outside of wrestling. So I'm really looking forward to sharing it with you guys. So A little preview of coming attractions there. Just want to say hello to everyone in the chat here. Good evening. We got Bell's Boy. Courtney's in here. Anna's in here. Good evening. So as we get into the rest of tonight's stuff, which includes tonight's review of Dynamite, and I'm also going to do a bunch of updates on Impact Wrestling stuff coming up. So as I get into this, you know what to do, folks. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that sub button, ring that bell for notifications, folks. If you're on Twitch, you can cheer some bits. You can sub. I don't know if there's any specials going on with the sub right now. I don't think there is. No, I don't think there is. But nonetheless, you can sub. You can give subs. If you're on the old YouTube, you can do just like Anna did here. Thank you so much. You can do the super sticker. You could do the super chat and help support one of your favorite podcasts. Thank you so much. Thank you. Much love. Great way to start out the show. Bell's Boy says, Slamovich, this podcast. Yes, right? It's somewhere down the line, say like a year from now, I'd love to have her on here. And that's the thing is, I don't have a lot of interviews on here. I've had a couple. You know, I've never been big on interviews. It's been just all about the news and reviews and whatever else I'm doing with music and whatnot. So, hey, Bell's Boy with the super sticker. Thank you, brother. Much love. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. Michael Cheney says, JAYBONE, when you get the opportunity, could you possibly post the audio version of TNI UK, your friend Michael? Yes, I will take care of that. I was busy the rest of the day because I took care of the Masha. Okay, so here's how it went. The TNI UK, I was watching that while I was going over questions. The interview happened right after that. And then right after that happened, I was busy with other stuff prepping for tonight, made dinner, watched AEW, and now we're here. So I haven't had time to do anything else. But yes, I will absolutely do that. Thank you. Because sometimes I unfortunately, if I don't take care of it the day of, I always take care of it the following day. So, but thank you. Yes, I absolutely will. They had a hell of a show. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. So let's talk about some news first. I noticed that there's what the hell is it called? Where is it? I'm trying to find it. I saw someone posted in the Discord, and now I'm not going to find it. AAA put out. Maybe it's in the indies section here. Yeah, here it is. Here we go. Oh, no, this isn't what I was thinking of. This is something else. All right, so I'm not going to find the AAA thing. I'll just talk about this instead. But the AAA Triple Mania card is out. Looks pretty stacked. You can find that on AAA's Twitter box. But here, I found this. And this part of this was... part of this card was the conversation in my interview earlier with Masha Slamovich. And I'll get to that in a second. I'm talking about the card for Zicky Dice's Trouble in Paradise on April 1st in Dallas, Texas, 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. You know what's a great thing about this? It's free 99 on twitch.tv/Zicky Dice. Free. This one's free, folks. How awesome is that? All right. We've got, let's see, let's go from the bottom up to the top. We got Jonah Turk, not Jonah, who you're thinking of, but someone else. Jonah Turk versus Dion Russman. I'm not familiar with these guys. Maybe you know them. We've got the sensational sextuplet scramble. Say that 10 times really fast. We got frontman Jossie, one of my favorites. Carly Bravo, Darian Benningston, Lord Crew, Levi Shapiro, and Keita Murray. This is a big scramble match. Okay. Then we got Black Taurus, Black Taurus from Decay versus the returning to the Indies, Lince Dorado. We got Effie versus Speedball, Mike Bailey. We've got, this is what I was talking about. This is what I was hinting at earlier. Get this. Masha Slamovich versus, are you ready for this? A bear. It's a picture of a bear on the poster. A bear. A grizzly bear. And I was like, oh my God. So I asked her about this today. I was like, you're wrestling a bear on April 1st. I'm like, can you explain this? She goes, just what the poster says. I'm like, all right. I'm like, I don't know what circus Zicky Dice has communications with. He's got some, 3-ring circus in his back pocket that he's going to get a bear for this event. I can't wait to see who. Scotty 2 Hottie in the main event, what looks like in the main event here, versus Rich Swann. You know there's going to be some dancing in this match. And I can't wait to see that. That's going to be a lot of fun. So that's the same day as the multiverse of matches from Impact Wrestling. That's later that night. This is earlier in the day. This is 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. So super excited for this. And it just, there's some people on here that I may not know, but this just looks like a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Oh, I found the AAA poster. Here we go. All right, let me quick run down this card. And some of this, please forgive me. I can't read some of this because it's in Spanish. Looks like a lumberjack match. I might be reading this wrong, but it says N Lumberjack. So I'm assuming this is a lumberjack match. We've got, wait a second. Okay, so, Lucha Libre Marvel? Okay, so there's a few things here I'm a little confused about here. All right, so Ultimo Dragon versus Pentagon Jr. Oh, is that the lumberjack match? Maybe. I don't know. But anyways, Ty Conti and Sammy Guevara of AEW versus Sexy Star and Octagon Jr. You boo. No. Versus Maravilla and Latigo. I don't know. So you got 3 of those teams going at it. We got LA Park versus Villano the 4th. Villano 4. Okay. Or Villano. I don't know. Let's see. So there's a surprise person going to be tagging with Laredo Kid versus Johnny Superstar. You know who that is. Taurus versus Dragon Lee and Drolistico. I'm not familiar with that guy either. All right. Blue Demon Jr. versus Rayo de Holistico Jr. That sounds like I think that's a veteran, possibly. Don't quote me on that, but that sounds like a veteran. Pagano, Bandito, and Taya, you know who Taya is, versus Andre El Idolo, Cybernetico, and Diana Perazo. Oh, that one's going to be a lot of fun. That one's going to get crazy. Psycho Clown versus Kanek. I don't know who that is. And then we got a tag team match. Looks like is gonna headline this. Hijo del Vikingo, you know who Vikingo is, along with Phoenix. I don't know if Phoenix is going to be ready for this, but this is April 30th, so he's got some time. We'll see. Versus the Young Bucks. So you got a little AEW flavor in there. You got a little bit of Impact Wrestling flavor in there. So yeah, looks like a fun card. I don't watch a lot of AAA, but I usually watch that one. So Critical Sting says that bear is screwed. Anna says, "Oh, see, I didn't think about this. Anna says, a bear country, could be one of the dudes from Bear Country. It's all making sense now. And it could be either of those guys. Both of those guys are big. And Masha's, well, I'm not going to call her tiny, but she's 5'3". Her ability to kick ass makes up for her lack of height. We'll just say that. Oh, well, we got a little explanation here. Bell's Boy says Drolistico is Dragon Lee's younger brother, Mystico. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Critical Stick says Masha will wear that bear like Joe Doring. Hey-oh! Oh, man. So, yeah, it sounds like it's... Oh, yeah, that could be for the tag titles, Sammy Guevara and Ty Conti. Yeah, that could be. That's right. They do have a mixed tag division, don't they? Yeah. Barry the drug-free bear? What? You guys are goofy. I love you. All right. Let's talk about Impact Wrestling here for a bit. So, card subject to change. We had announcement of the Ultimate X for the X Division title at the Multiverse of Matches on April 1st at 9 p.m. my time, 10 p.m. Eastern. We've got, okay, so it originally was Trey Miguel, Vincent, Mike Bailey, Rich Swann, Willie Mack, and Jordan Grace. Now, they took out Speedball Mike Bailey and replaced him with Chris Bay. Very interesting. Very interesting. So, like I said, card subject to change. The next, we got 2 matches announced today. Oh, okay. I'm looking at this other one here, and it makes perfect sense. All right. So here we got a tag match with some big dudes in it. Hang on. Oh, boy. Josh Alexander and Jonah tag teaming for the first time versus Moose and PCO. Jiminy Christmas. Oh, my God. That's going to be crazy. That might be the main event, folks. I'm not sure what the main event of this show is going to be, but that looks like that's going to be a lot of fun. Now, next here, we got Buckle Up for Alex Shelley versus, well, this explains the change, Speedball Mike Bailey. Alex Shelley versus Mike Bailey. Folks, this show on Fight TV is $20. $20. This card is a $40 or $50 card, in my professional podcasting opinion. You're getting a steal. What's up, Bill? That's right. Card subject to change. Critical Sting says this might be the show of the weekend. Yeah. Yeah. It's true. It's true. You know, and while we're talking about Impact Wrestling, why don't we just do a little preview ski of tomorrow night? So we got, I don't think we got everything in here, but we got a bunch of it. The BTI match looks like it's going to be a really fun match. Oh, look, it's the return of Shera. Tremendous. He's a champ down in OVW right now. I've been meaning to watch some of that. I just don't have the time lately, but congrats to Shera. I forget which title it is. It's like one of the mid-card titles. It's not the championship, I don't think. I could be wrong, but Shera with Raj Singh versus Crazy Steve with Havoc. So that's a great singles match. All right, next for the main show, we've got, hold on to this. We got Willie Mack versus the Laredo Kid versus Mike Bailey. Man. So this Thursday, the final piece of the puzzle for will be revealed as Mack, Laredo Kid, and Mike Bailey collide in the final qualifier. Who is headed to Rebellion? So the winner of this match is going to get put in that triple threat for the X Division title at Rebellion. Okay. We got Macklin versus Heath. That's interesting. Should be a lot of fun. Rhino's going to be at the side of Heath. Oh, here's something a little different. We got Honor No More's Eddie Edwards versus Rocky Romero. Great to see Rocky Romero coming back. See, there's that New Japan relationship there. Good stuff. Josh Alexander will address the actions of Moose. Oof. Better get a little extra security for this one. Josh Alexander's going to be hot under the collar. We got a lumberjack match. This was advertised. And by the sound of it, it put some butts in seats too. We got the World Tag Team Championship on the line. Violent by Design lumberjack match versus The Good Brothers. Violent by Design, of course, defending. That should be nuts. Can't wait. And it looks like it's going to be Eric Young and Joe Doring defending. And we've got a Knockouts World Championship street fight. Tasha Steelz defending against Mickie James. Oof. A little hardcore country. Serious. It's going to be a loaded show. Can't wait for that. Bell's Boy says Shira is the OVW National Champion. He beat Mr. Spectacular, Jesse Goddard's for it. Nice. Anna says it was packed, no empty seats. It looked like there was at least 1,000 people there. Anna was, looks like she was, second row. Front, wait. Second row Violet. Oh, okay. So yeah, we'll keep an eye out for you. She's wearing a T&I shirt too. She's wearing the Bison shirt. Great shirt. That's another One of the Dead classic. Good stuff. All right. So that's it for news. I don't think I had anything else. Let me just quick look here. Okay, I'm not seeing anything else other than, Ronda Rousey currently dealing with a torn labial frenulum. Frenulum? Well, that doesn't sound very pleasant. I don't know what the hell that is, but I'm guessing no WrestleMania plans for her. Oh, here, I didn't put, I'll include this and then we'll segue this into the review tonight. How about that? Wow. A report came out within the last day or so that Ethan Page has signed a contract extension with AEW. Good for him. Good for him. Oh, Bell's Boy, yes. Eric Young is going to be at AAW Never Say Die 4/22/22, literally 3 days before JAYBONE's birthday. I thought it was the 29th. Nonetheless, it's at the end of April, and I might be going to that one. I might actually go to that one because I would love to meet Eric Young. I was at one other show where Eric Young was at, and I didn't get to meet him, and that was at that Global Force Wrestling show in Appleton, and he was the bad guy that came and stole Jeff Jarrett's title and ran away. He is the only guy on the show that was not included in the meet and greet. 4/29. Okay. Trent broke the news today. Veer broke the news today. All right. That's it for news. Let's jump into tonight's AEW Dynamite. Jiminy Christmas, I am tired. All right, we're going to try to keep this short and sweet. All right, so it starts out hot tonight. We got CM Punk back in the elite zone, if you will. I will say this Texas crowd, wherever this was, I don't know. It was a different crowd than the other one. last week, but it was another Texas crowd. This crowd was hot. They were loud as hell all night, and it was a sold out crowd, which was great to see. So CM Punk versus Dax Hardwood. I really wish they would have waited with this one, but it's great that they started out hot because, man, this was a main event worthy match. It really was. This was an amazing match. And, you know, we all know, and I've said this countless times, how good FTR is together, you know, in the ring, their chemistry. They are truly one of the best tag teams today. But now you split them up and you put them 1v1 with someone who is the best in the world. And you still get an amazing match. I mean, he almost beat CM Punk. It was close a few times. It was an amazing match. CM Punk squeaks this one out, and I mean squeaks it out because his they were talking about how bad his back is, and he was wincing all through the match. So better take care of that back. He's no spring chicken anymore, but he can still go. He can really go. We got a tornado tag. Oh my God. Just when you think it's going to, like, you know, come down a little bit from that first match. Hell no. We got Sting, Darby Allin, and the Hardys, Matt and Jeff, versus Private Party and the Butcher and the Blade. This was insane. Darby starts out the match. Bell hasn't even rung yet, and he's already diving out of the ring, taking out the Butcher. And then everyone else is all kind of coupled together. And Sting jumps up on the top rope and like somersaults to the outside of the ring. Top rope to the outside. Sting, you're an absolute maniac. Or it was like a crossbody, whatever it was. Sting's an absolute maniac. Just when you think that it's like, okay, Sting just had that insane pay-per-view, tag match. Now he's going to slow down a little. You know, he'll take it easy for a bit. No, he's a maniac. It's unbelievable. Forget Darby Allin gets thrown down a flight of stairs from the Butcher later on. There's just all sorts of crazy, insane stuff going on. They're in the lobby area. Jeff climbs up one of those 15-foot ladders, and he's like on the inside of the windowsill, swantons down, and puts both the Butcher and the Blade through a table. It just didn't stop, folks. It just did not stop. It was nuts. I loved it. But Sting, Darby Allin, and the Hardys win this one. Just this is just cuckoo. I don't know where this is going from here, but just nuts. More tag team action here. You can't catch a breath with this. These first three matches are just cuckoo. Bryan Danielson and Mox with William Regal on commentary, and then he comes down later, versus the Varsity Blondes. Now, this was good. This wasn't by any means a squash match. This one lasted a while. It was, covered a commercial break. But here's the weird thing. Julia Hart still has that patch on the eye. She's got the Letterman's jacket. And she's just sitting on the steps outside of the ring. She's not watching her boys, nothing. She's just sitting there like this, just completely zoning out. So that's a sign. Something's going on, ever since she got sprayed with that stuff from Malachi Black. Malachi Black's been hinting something. He posted a picture the other day holding a eye patch. Well, there's only one person we know on this roster now that is wearing an eye patch. So someone is turning to the dark side. And honestly, you want to spice things up. You want to spice up the story a little bit. And I don't mean in a sexual way by any means. But sure, add a female to the group and turn her heel. Maybe goth her out a little bit or something. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But something's happening. And I don't know if it's going to happen like overnight, because and I've said this before, since Malachi Black came in, if you look at what he looks like every match since the beginning stuff with Cody Rhodes, his face paint has been evolving to the point now where almost one side of his face is like, painted black. So he's evolving too. He's like growing power or whatever, he's evolving. So we'll see what happens. But Bryan Danielson and Mox put the Varsity Blondes out of their misery. No one's brave enough out of these two to stay in the ring and try to, shake a hand or start something with Regal. They're just outside licking their wounds after this match. Mox gets on the Mox gets the win here with the rear naked choke. So yeah, don't forget, Bryan Danielson isn't the only one in this group that can do submissions. Mox is pretty lethal too. So Mox is cutting the promo, and basically there's anyone to step up to them. And he called himself, now I don't know if this is like official, it could be, but I wrote this down. He called their little group, the three of them together, the Blackpool Combat Club. That's pretty cool. I like that. Considering William Regal is like their manager, he's their mentor, keeps them focused on track, and he's from Blackpool. So I like it. It's probably going to be a t-shirt soon. Who knows? Who knows? MJF out there next, cutting a promo on Wardlow and CM Punk, basically telling CM Punk that it's not over between them and that somewhere down the road they're going to be facing each other. He pretty much calls out Wardlow. Wardlow comes down, fuming, takes like 10 guys to hold Wardlow back. So MJF basically tells Wardlow, he's like, I'm going to send you home and I'll pay you to sit at home. I highly doubt that's going to work. Wardlow will sneak into the building and just start killing people. I don't know. Who knows? But this feud with MJF and Wardlow is heating up. I'm still waiting for some muscle guy, because obviously there's the chairman, Sean Spears, with MJF and his crew, and only God knows who MJF could pick next to be in his group, along with, because apparently FTR is still part of the Pinnacle, excuse me. So I just have a feeling that we're going to see that soon. Ever since this whole debacle of Wardlow leaving MJF's crew in the Pinnacle, I feel like MJF needs another muscle guy. We'll see. I could be wrong. We'll see. The best friends are all in back, and Yuta gets into a little argument with Trent and basically leaves the best friends. So we could possibly be seeing Yuta trying to join the group of the Blackpool Combat Club. Would not be surprised, because he tried, a couple weeks ago, a week ago, whenever it was, and he got slapped for his attempted handshake. But I don't know. We'll see. But nonetheless, Yuta is out of the best friends, it looks like. What's next? Adam Cole versus Jay Lethal. This was a lot of fun. Adam Cole wins this one. I don't know why I didn't mark that, but I know he won. Red Dragon's out there. Adam Cole gets on the mic, cuts a promo, basically calling out Hangman Adam Page. Adam Page comes out, and he's just crazy. He's just trying to whip all their asses. And he gets beat down for his attempts. And then Adam Cole steals the AEW title. And I know what they say is, possession is 9/10 of the rule, but, it's... So, who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? Obviously, this is all still going on. Adam Cole's going to have to give it back or get another title shot. Something. We'll see. I don't know. I don't imagine they're going to drag this out to the next pay-per-view. I could be wrong, but that's in, May, June, something? That's a ways off. I don't think they're going to drag this out that long. Oh, I forgot to mention earlier, when CM Punk won his singles match with Dax Hardwood, he was on the rope looking out to the crowd doing the discount double check. No, I'm kidding. Not the discount double check thing. It's the symbolizing that he's going to be going for gold soon, or that he wants some gold. So we'll have to. JAYBONE lives in Wisconsin, and I've seen a million of those discount double check things with Aaron Rodgers over the years during, Packers games. So, sorry. Anyways. But yeah, don't be surprised if CM Punk cuts a promo soon, something about wanting the title sooner rather than later. I don't know. Maybe Adam Cole beats Adam Page soon, and then Punk beats Cole. I don't know. We'll see. Tony Schiavone out in the ring with Sammy Guevara and Ty Conti. Ty Conti giving it to what the hell is the name of that girl that just got signed? Can't think of her name. That MMA girl, she's wrestling now, basically calling her out. And Dan Lambert comes out wearing the TNT title. Ethan Page is out there. Scorpio Sky's out there. Dan Lambert's shooting his mouth off. Dan Lambert, at the end of his shtick, kisses the belt. And Sammy Guevara says, well, not only am I living rent-free in your head, if you knew what Ty Conti and I did on the title. Now we're living in your mouth too. Oh my God. Dan Lambert does the whole, drops the title, cautiously picks it up with his ends of his fingers, and then goes in back. So, yeah, this isn't over between Sammy Guevara and Scorpio Sky, it looks like. Paige Van Zandt. Thank you, Anna. Thank you. Too damn funny. Too damn funny. And we got legit Leyla Hirsch in a rematch with Red Velvet. Legit Leyla Hirsch wins this one. Of course, by nefarious means. That legit Leyla Hirsch is not looking too legit. And don't say she's too legit to quit. That's something else. Anyways. But yeah, that feud's still going on. Chris Statlander runs out there. This is going to end up being Chris Statlander versus legit Leyla Hirsch, because we have a new Chris Statlander now. She's wearing all black. She's got different face paint now. So sooner rather than later. Tony Schiavone again on the stage with Thunder Rosa. Thunder Rosa coming out to an amazing reception from what I'm assuming is, well, it's like her home state, hometown, whatever. It's Texas. Texas loves Thunder Rosa. And she's got Mission Pro Wrestling down there too. That's her own indie that she runs down there. So she's talking to the crowd, and she gets interrupted by Mrs. JAYBONE's favorite of all time. No, I kid. Vicky Guerrero. And Vicky Guerrero is just giving it to her. She is just screaming in her face. And Thunder Rosa's just shaking her head like, yeah, you are really annoying, just loud and obnoxious. And then all of a sudden, Nyla Rose just plows over Thunder Rosa, beats her down, and attacks her. So it looks like we have the newest contender for Thunder Rosa's newly crowned AEW Women's title. I can't wait. These two are going to destroy each other. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Next, main event time. We've got Alex Reynolds and John Silver. And these guys are a lot of fun to watch. I've been a fan of these guys for a few years now. I used to watch them on House of Hardcore events. Back like 5 years ago, they would tag together. So, Alex Reynolds and John Silver versus the JAS, Jericho Appreciation Society. It's starting to flow off the tongue now. I didn't think it was really going to be a thing, but it's starting to. It's starting to. We got Daniel Garcia and Jericho, of course, representing the JAS. This was a lot of fun. I tell you, I'm still absolutely floored with the physique of Chris Jericho. I mean, he's sexy Jericho again. He's legit got like an either 6-pack or 8-pack, whatever. I didn't count. After 9 p.m., I don't count. Sorry. But he's wearing the leather, and he's just looking slick. And he's got this new crew with him. I'm digging it. Of course, they still love him. And then they, but they also love to boo him. So, Yeah, Johnny Hungy. Love that Johnny Hungy. He's something. So JAS wins this one. And yeah, so ton of tag matches, but it didn't it was always entertaining. It didn't like deter from the focus of the show really at any point because they kept the action hot. And this crowd was just, man, you could have thrown Beavis and Butthead out there and the crowd would have just ate them up, just would have loved it. So crowd just hungry for some great professional wrestling. So that is season 4, episode 12 of AEW Dynamite is in the books. A decent episode. Like, things are changing now. We got new champs. We got some new rivalries. We got new teams. The company's changing. The company's evolving. And at the same time, you have to wonder what's going on with Ring of Honor. I'm hearing some little things out there that Tony Khan's doing his best to put on a really good show for WrestleCon weekend, and he's got some decent matches so far. But he's a week out, and he needs some star power on that show. So we'll see what he comes up with. I mean, the card looks decent so far. I like it. I'm not jumping up and down about it, but I like it. I mean, it's one of those things where it's like, you're going to have to just be, I wouldn't call them dead after this first show that he's booking, it's just, and I always preach patience on my show. You're just going to have to be patient. If you're a fan of Ring of Honor, just going to have to be patient, So, all right. So that's it for this one, folks. Don't forget, check all the links in the description. Want to help one of your favorite podcasts stay on the air? Go get you some Smash This Podcast merch. Make sure you're following all the other socials down there. Go check those out so you stay up to date on what's happening with Smash This Podcast. And then tomorrow night, hell of a show that's waiting for us. Impact Wrestling. I'll be over in that other little podcast called Total Nonstop Impact Talk for Impact fans on YouTube and Twitch and audio. Can't forget to do the TNI UK audio tonight before I go to bed. And or I'll take care of it in the morning. One of the two. It'll be done soon. Yes, Zach Bonifer. I did see the micro brawler Scott Hall. I think it's like up. It's up for sale for like a week or something like that. Oh, the Impact Wrestling 2022, the next set of the cards, little cards, the baseball cards, whatever, collector cards, they're for sale with, what is the autographs? It's Jonah, Mickey James, and someone else. I forget who, but nonetheless, great set of cards. I think Masha's in there too with Tom Hannafin. Might have to break down and get that one. A little pricey for 11 cards, but getting an autograph one, that's pretty cool. All these little things coming out. Oh, man, I'm just going to have to start selling figs. So when I officially start selling some of my figs, which I am going to be doing soon on eBay, I'll let you guys know. Okay, I'll let you know which ones. I'll put up a list or something on social media. So if there's any buyers out there that are interested in what I have, I'll let you guys know soon. I'll be working on it over the next couple of weeks, so stay tuned. So So yeah, that's it. On your way out, don't forget to smash that like button, smash that sub button, ring that bell for notifications. Why? So that you know when more of my content hits your screen. See y'all tomorrow night on TNI. Good night, y'all. Take care.